It's really hot in my room, so I'm seriously thinking of doing this video shirtless. Okay, fine, you win. I either just gained a lot of subscribers or lost a lot of subscribers. So I'm going on this missions trip to Thailand, right? And when you go to a foreign country like Thailand, you have to go get shots. So one morning I had to wake up at like 6 in the morning and go to the health nurse lady so I could get shots so that I'd be safe when I'm in Thailand. So like I said, I wake up at 6, I go into the bathroom and start getting ready for the shower. And I'm in the bathroom and I hear this like buzzing noise kind of over by where the shower is at, but it's like really quick and very faint. So I like look up over like to see if there's a fly buzzing up somewhere. I don't really see anything, so I just kind of ignore it. I'm like, okay, whatever. So then I'm ready to get into the shower. So turn on the water and just hop in the shower. And as soon as I step into the shower and get my whole body wet, I see this thing like behind the curtain, like around the corner of the curtain. To see what happens is I'm on one end of the tub standing, and the curtain kind of like curves around on the other end, and you know, I don't really know, like I have to like peek around to see what it is. And I look, and it's like this huge gargantuan bug of some sort. I have no idea. It looked kind of like a mix between a dragonfly and like a praying mantis. Imagine like dragonfly wings on a praying mantis body, like a brown, huge praying mantis. It was so frightening. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the worst thing that could happen. So I go for a flick of the shower curtain, but because I'm not extremely experienced with getting bugs off of shower curtains, I used the wrong technique. I really used more wrist than I should have. I should have probably put more elbow into it. Maybe not necessarily even more physical force, just more of that like round shaped technique. It's very complicated. It's just, I can't even explain it in true detail. But basically my plan backfires. Instead of me flicking the bug out of the shower, it goes in and starts flying directly towards me. So I scream like any natural man would do. Now let me remind you, it's 6:30 in the morning. My entire family is asleep. And unfortunately, my parents and 2- and 1-year-old sisters live on the side of the house I'm taking the shower in. So like literally the worst people I could wake up. And I start screaming as this huge like flying creature, this guy could have taken on Godzilla, just starts flying towards my abdominal like chest stomach section. Now I've seen Olin Rogers' One in the Pit video where he has this black widow spider trapped that he caught in a tissue paper, and his curiosity gets the best of him and he lets it open and it falls onto his belly button, and since he was so hot and sweaty, it stuck to his belly button and did not come out. I knew that this exact thing would happen if this huge Godzilla like matched, I don't even know, flying thing touched me. It would get stuck to my body because my body was wet from the water in the shower. So I'm screaming and yelling in the shower as in slow motion this thing is coming directly for me. I had to act quick. I had to bring this thing down. It must go down. It's imperative. So I do, to the best of my abilities, a sidestep. You know, all of my dancing experience in plays and theater had prepared me for this one moment. I sidestepped the flying creature as it whizzed past me at probably 20 miles per hour, just going right the path past me. And I'm able to retreat back behind where the water's flowing, because see, there's like, the water is falling directly, like, it literally cuts it in half. The tub. So I step back behind the water, kind of like a waterfall, and that's my protection. I know that I have at least, you know, a little protection, because in order for this creature to get to me, he's gonna have to fly through the water. And it's big enough that it's not gonna be brought down, but it might give me those few precious milliseconds to act. He starts coming around for another pass right towards my chest. This is my moment of true victory. I reach up above me and grab the shower head in my hand. and as I'm screaming like a little girl because I have true fear. I am a true human being. Anyone in my circumstance would have done this. I take the shower head in my hand and I just spray. It was like Niagara Falls, aimed right at this one thing, and I just spray it down. Relentless. Unrelentless. Which word is it? And it works. He tumbles like the two towers. He goes crashing down to the ground. I'm spraying him, and he goes to the drain, and he's like struggling at the drain because he's not big enough to quite go down the drain right away, but he's like struggling to get back up and fly back. But no, I've got my Niagara Fall pressure on him, like he's not going anywhere. And at this time, I can hear my two baby sisters crying because I woke them up at 6:30 in the morning, and my mom comes banging on the door. Apparently she thought I was like dying because I was like screaming so much, and she's like, "Cut it out, you woke everyone up. What you gonna do?" Unfortunately, my entire family hated me for like the rest of the morning, but I knew I'd gained true inner victory, and that's really all that matters. Maybe. I mean, maybe not. Maybe if you have other goals, true inner victory isn't like the top on your list, but for me in that moment, with that creature in the shower, I had gained true inner victory. So, yeah, that's my story. Oh.